Hello everyone, this is episode 2 on Learning with Ricardo Reading Mouse YouTube channel, and thank you so much to everyone who has recently subscribed, to those of you who I've met face to face in workshops, and those of you who are following my videos live, Facebook and Instagram. I'll be popping on and doing those periodically, and also those of you who've subscribed to my YouTube channel. So thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, just pop on to ricardoreadingmouse.com.au and fill in the pop-up form so that you can receive weekly content newsletters from me with weekly content offering specials and freebies and whatnot, and also keeping you tuned on my upcoming 2-hour workshop, which has been really born out of that need and that feedback of those of you who've attended my live workshops in person, face to face, I guess, live versus live versus on camera, or live versus in person, but those in person, and then the invitations that I've received to travel to other places, which I can't at the minute. So stay tuned for my 2-hour workshop on I'll help your child learn to read, write and spell confidently, for parents and teachers to support children in that way. And I am going to follow up last week's video. If you didn't see it, you can watch that. It's available here in my channel on can your child sing the ABC song confidently, automatically, without getting stuck. So if you don't know if the children in your class can do that, or if you don't know if your child can do that, in Queensland where I live, 4-year-olds to 6-year-olds are kindergarten, prep and year 1, which that fulfills the curriculum to know your ABC, to know the letters of your alphabet, and really underpins the essential, it's an essential underpinning girder, I guess, or pillar to supporting children with helping them learn to read, write and spell confidently. So I hope you're, if you didn't understand or know this before, I trust that you're beginning to understand how important it is to have automatic skills. The automaticity of a skill decreases the cognitive load. So like I shared last week, music practice, sports practice is a rehearsal for the muscle memory, so that the order of the steps becomes automatic and it's done without thought, and then other aspects of instructions can be processed. And so it's the same with learning to read, write and spell. Learning to sing the alphabet song needs to be automatic. So pop back to the last video to watch that if you need some more assistance in helping your child learn the ABC songs and understanding that. And also in the upcoming 2-hour workshop, I'll be drilling down more in that, providing more information and more over the coming weeks, also in the videos, more content in how important movement and play and music are in teaching children. And so my songs, I have a sing along with a Ricardo Reading Mouse MP3 album, which you can go onto my website, ricardoreadingmouse.com.au, into the products section. You can download that through iTunes or Amazon or CD Baby, and it's only a couple of dollars, and you get 4 songs. My Ricardo ABC song, which teaches children the ABC, and you also get a dancing vowels song, which teaches the vowel names. And in the English alphabet, there's 5 vowels and 21 consonants, and so children need to understand that as well as they're starting out in their schooling life. And so the song teaches the 5 vowel names, and there's also a consonant march song which teaches the 21 consonant names. And then I also have a song, Short Vowels in My Head, which is one of my favorite songs that has been recorded so far, and it teaches children the 5 short vowels in the English language. So yeah, pop on to my website. You can download those easily to any device, and you can also see those 4 songs are available as video clips here in Ricardo Reading Mouse YouTube channel. So work through the automaticity of your ABC song with your child or students. Check whether or not they can sing it, and if they can, well done. That's awesome if they can sing it without having any auditory prompt. So they're not listening to an ABC song, they're not singing it with other children, they're not singing it with you, and they're not reading it anywhere. So you know that it's internalized, they've got the order or the sequence of the alphabet automatic, and you'll begin to understand, if you don't already have the fullness of understanding of that, how important that is for early handwriting development as we go on in the weekly content and also in my online courses. So one important tool, I guess, you can also use with young children when they're learning their ABC song is and learning to order the alphabet is using flashcards. So today's video, I'll just talk a little bit about that. So you can use flashcards that you already have, or of course you can make your own. Children can cut out cereal packets or paper and paint or draw or colour in their own letters of the font in your state or your country. There's so many different fonts. So if you want to make that font specific to your child's curriculum, then they can handwrite the lowercase letters A to Z and also the uppercase letters A to Z in their own font. And if they can't handwrite yet, some children that are not automatic with their ABCs also can't handwrite yet. Either they're too young or they have some developmental delay. So you might need to write it for them. So you can write the lowercase letters A to Z in your child's font or curriculum that they're doing at school for them in card size. So uppercase and lowercase, so that's 52 letters. And if they can write it themselves, of course, by all means, get them to write it themselves, whether they need to trace over the letters, whether they need to copy the letters, or they can write them automatically themselves. And if you don't have flashcards and you don't have the means to make your own at this point, then you can also download. You go into my ricardoreadingmouse.com.au product section. I have some Ricardo Reading Mouse ABC cards that download and print, and they're very inexpensive, only $1 or $2 for you to do, and I've got them here. My daughter has cut these out, so I'll show you there. There's a bit of shadow from the lighting, but I've got a font that I have from Kimberly Gisween. I think that's how you pronounce it, Geswein. A shout out to you, Kimberly. She's a teacher in the US that I have purchased the license to use her. This is Janda Manatee font, bubble font, and I own the copyright on these. I have a wonderful illustrator, Monica Broadley, who has done these for me and created these really cute little characters. So there's the uppercase and the lowercase letter J. And so these come in an A4 printout, and you can see that's upside down. That's great. That's the letter G, and there you've got Ricardo in the bottom pointing up to the letter. So I've got all of those that you can use. And what you do with these, if you haven't used flashcards before, is to order them. So you can either have the ABC song playing, and that is actually very quick to do it as it's playing. So you need to pause it, or you can sing the ABC song, and children can work individually if you're homeschooling, or in small groups if you're homeschooling, or in the classroom in small groups in literacy pop-ups or literacy centers or literacy hubs, and they can order the letters of the alphabet A to Z. And if you've got a set that's just the lowercase or just the uppercase, you can choose. These ones have both on it, and you order them A to Z. And that's a wonderful activity. The children have great confidence, and it really boosts their self-esteem to see the letters laid out on the table in automatic order, in alphabetical order that they have done. There's the letter C. I've got different colors in mine. So you can download those and work through them with your child. And if they're struggling to do the whole set of A to Z in one hit, and they're getting a bit discouraged, break it up. And you'll see in my YouTube channel, I break up a lot of my talking books and a lot of my ABC resources into the letters A to G, H to P, and Q to Z, just so that the videos were smaller and the content is also smaller for children to digest and for them to be taught that. So if you want to break that up and do the letters A to G one day, H to P another day, Q to Z another day, whatever fits the curriculum that you're using, whatever fits your time frame, your goals for learning with your child or your students, by all means do that. Pop it into a classroom lesson, broken up into segments, or do it all in one hit. And ordering the letters of the alphabet using flashcards is wonderful. It involves that movement, it's hands-on, and it's perfect for children who are struggling with their handwriting. If they haven't been able to handwrite their own flashcards, you can use these ones, or obviously you can purchase any from the local store, and you are building that automaticity of the ABCs and that confidence with letter recognition. They're able to recognize the form of the letter and also recognize the letter name. So yeah, pop on to the other videos in my YouTube channel, check them out, and subscribe to me on email. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, and enjoy learning the ABCs with your child or your students, and we'll tune in next week. Thank you so much.